Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw, aboard Icon of the Seas. And of course, when you come on a ship like this, you want to get great food. And I'm here with the guy who delivers that for you, along with this whole team, Lincoln D'Souza, who is the Vice President of Culinary Food and Beverage here, actually for Royal Caribbean and for this ship. And we're going to talk to him about the incredible variety of things that you can get, things great for kids, things great for adults. I've been eating a lot myself, only in this 3 days, and I wish I was here longer because I want to try everything. And you're going to find out about that and more on Insider Travel Report. And it really is an accomplishment. I mean, this ship, I'm trying not to say it's a big ship, but you got a lot of restaurants and a lot of dining places, right?
We do. I mean, well over 40 experiences for our guests to choose from, 22 of them that are brand new to Royal Caribbean International, and we're excited for our guests to be on Icon of the Seas and have an opportunity to try all the great things we have going on board.
Well, first of all, tell us where we are now, because this is actually a new venue right here.
Yeah, this is Lou's Jazz and Blues. It's really a New Orleans, New York style inspired jazz club, and we've created some amazing cocktails to pair with that amazing sultry jazz music that you can get in the space. Things like the B-flat Negroni and other exciting cocktails for our guests to try.
Yeah, and that is a big thing here. The mixologist, you were saying you got like 4 mixologists on board, and you got really good ones, and they make some excellent drinks and excellent mocktails too, right?
That's right. Yeah, we have a whole non-alcoholic program as well that's great for our guests, and we're really excited for folks who either don't want to drink or just had too much the night before to really be able to experience a non-alcoholic experiences.
I fell into that last category, but we'll see what happens. I haven't drinking that much here. Now, let's go from sort of the categories of what the real fine dining here. You have a brand new venue that's not on any other ship, the Empire Supper Club. Tell us a little bit about that experience and what it delivers.
Yeah, the Empire Supper Club we're really excited about. It's a very nuanced and niche experience. It's really got only 38 seats with 1 seating a night. What we're doing is we're really bringing an amazing 20 style dining experience to life, and so we encourage our guests to come in their best dressed style, or really in 20 style outfits if they'd like the Great Gatsby inspiration. Come in, and we're going to pair you through an 8+ course tasting menu.
With wine?
No, that's actually not paired with wine. It's only cocktails. So we've worked with Tony Abou-Ganim, who's one of only 2 Americans to win the Bacardi Excellence World Championships for beverage. He's created programs around the world, arguably the best mixologist on the planet. He's made cocktails to pair with your food.
That is actually interesting. I don't think I've ever recall having a cocktail paired menu.
Right, and if you think about the 20s, a lot of the drinking was cocktails. It was the time where prohibition was, it was all starting to transition. So people were taking hard spirits and making great cocktails. And so we've kind of done the same thing, but we've done it in a way that the food that you get is going to be paired with that cocktail. And I know that's not necessarily for everyone, but the space is very small. It's very unique. It's very special. And so we've curated this experience, and then we've tied in a wonderful three-piece band that's bringing 20-style jazz music to life for our guests, really inspired by New York. It's a very nuanced experience, and so you're going to have ingredients from New York. You're going to have little special pieces that are going to take you back to New York if you think about the nuance. And, I think as our guests leave this experience, days later, they're going to be like, oh, I get it. It makes sense now as they think about the experience, and we really want it to be special. And I think we had a standing ovation the first night we finished the experience. Guests were blown away, and I think I think people are going to come in and go, wow, this is completely different.
And is this something that's going to be on future Icon class ships as well?
I would say confident in Icon class we'd have something similar. Whether it's exact same as the Empire Supper Club here today, I'm going to reserve my comments on that part of it.
Now, the other thing, of course, on upscale dining, you have something that's familiar to some of the Royal Caribbean guests, chops.
Yeah.
But you've done a little bit more with chops this time in terms of cuts of meat and what you have available for a great value, actually.
Yeah, the chops experience has kind of evolved for us here, and we believe in this traditional evolution and revolution, and so we've done that with chops. Our favorite for our guests. We've brought a newer space to life, and I think you'll feel as you walk into chops quite a different feel to the space. But in addition, we've added a new meat locker that we feature.
I saw it. It was pretty
some premium meats. We worked with Lynn's, who's one of the oldest purveyors of meat in the United States and has some of the best cattle in the world, and they're producing both Wagyu and premium AAA grade beef from the United States, and we brought that to life here in a program we call Iconic Cuts. And so you'll be able to get American Wagyu beef starting at $12.99 and go up to a full-size tomahawk 36 ouncer that
that's always imposing. I don't know about that. I think you and I got to take care of that one.
You need a friend for sure. That's not a single. I mean, I'm sure somebody could eat it, say, but it's a big piece of steak, and it's amazing. Some of the best quality you're going to find in the marketplace today.
Now, and that's all. This is actually where we're in Central Park, which is the famous. You have lots of plants and trees, and you have shops, and you have this bar, and then of course chops, and then you have Izumi too, which is your Asian sort of sushi restaurant, right?
Yeah, it's the first time we brought Izumi into the park. It's really exciting. It's allowed us to really open up our teppanyaki experience, which our guests have told us they love, and it's a great way for multi-generational families to enjoy a dining experience together. So we've loved bringing that to the park. In addition, we've added Izumi in the park, which is a new takeout window that has bento boxes as well as Japanese.
I needed that last night after the show, and it wasn't open yet, but it was. Yeah. I think that's what I want. And you can just grab a box and just sit here in the park, right?
Exactly. You can maybe sit and listen to some music from Lou's Jazz and Blues, and it's really a great, have that music piping through the park and enjoy some great sushi as well as maybe a glass of champagne from Bubbles.
And then I want to move a little farther up into the ship, because then you have far forward. There's a brand new kind of it's not I wouldn't call it buffet concept, but the marketplace.
Aquadome Market, yeah.
Aqua Market.
Aquadome Market is a brand new food hall that we've brought to life for the first time at Royal Caribbean International. It's got 5 concepts built in, and everything from Mediterranean to a Toast and Garden, which is a salad and sandwich restaurant. Things like Monte Cristo's. We've got an amazing Asian concept called Ginger.
Yeah, that's what I had today. I had for lunch, and then I had a crepe.
Yeah, and creme de la crepe, which is amazing sweet crepes available to guests. Things like Nutella and banana, which who doesn't love that? And even the traditional, just a sugar crepe with some lemon juice, and really, really amazing stuff.
No, it really was excellent, and I did that right before because it was very easy to do that. Now, of course, then you have Surfside, which is one of your neighborhoods, and you've done a lot of interesting concepts because that's an area where it's going to be inhabited by kids. But you said there's a restaurant there that's become quickly very popular, right?
Yeah, Surfside is a brand new neighborhood for young families, and what we've done there is created a food and beverage experience that really allows the young families to not have to feel like they have to leave the space. So we have a specialty restaurant called Pier 7, which really brings a California casual West Coast vibe to it, but we've got amazing dishes like seared ahi tuna and carrot butter for the adults, and amazing grilled cheese sandwich for the kids, and chicken tenders. And so kids eat free in the space, and we're really excited to bring that kind of all-day brunch plus elevated dinner experience to life for the young families. We've got Surfside Eatery, which is a brand new buffet experience for young families with food catered to the kids as well as great choices for the adults in a really cool and contemporary space. We've got Surfside Bites with things like a pizza toasty. That's a pizza sandwich that kids and adults can walk around with and enjoy. We're all enjoying the water park for the kids or the splash pad. And we've got Lemon Post, and Lemon Post for the first time ever is a bar that really addresses both kid and adult needs. And so we've got a cocktail menu that's built for the kids without alcohol, obviously, and then we've got a cocktail menu for the adults that allow them to really enjoy the experience while the kids are playing. So we're really excited about the neighborhood. We've also got Sugar Beach, which is a traditional candy store, allows families to enjoy that experience while they're in the arcade and having a great time in Surfside.
Well, we obviously can't go through all 40 outlets of beverage, but are there any others you really want to highlight? I know you have Giovanni's, which is the Italian, which is overlooking the promenade, things like that now. But what are some of the other ones you want to highlight?
Yeah, I think if you think about the Aquadome area, we've got Ryan Bean, which is a brand new bar that's, in the daytime you can come and grab a great cup of coffee. In the evening, you can get amazingly inspired coffee and tea cocktails, and that's been super popular. And I think the other really fun one is Base Camp, and what we've done to bring Thrill Island to life with food as well, allowing guests both at Hideaway and Thrill Island to come up and grab an amazing smash burger or a chicken and waffle, which is an amazing dish.
They were talking about that. I almost left the press conference here because I wanted to go give that a try because that sounded great.
Yeah, so make sure you try it. We've put the chicken inside the waffle and we serve that with hot honey or some maple syrup. It's delicious.
Things have you patented that now?
We'll work on it though. And we've got Wisconsin fried cheese, cheese curds. So really exciting stuff that we brought to life for our guests.
Fantastic. Well, there's a lot of stuff here. You couldn't possibly. Luckily, this is a 7-day cruise for this ship because you're going to need all 7 days just to try to experience all the different things, let alone what you have off the ship when we're at Perfect Day Coco Cay, which now has brand new stuff and things like that. So this is a culinary masterpiece here for you. Congratulations on this. It's just amazing, and I haven't had enough time in even the 3 nights that we've had here to really sample. Tonight I'm going to an old favorite, Coastal Kitchen. So.
Great, wonderful. I hope you enjoy Coastal Kitchen, but if you don't want to do that, there's a lot of places. Maybe Pearl Cafe, a little bit of Base Camp. Maybe take a tour.
I think I should do that. I'll get the culinary tour of Icon of the Seas. Lincoln, thank you so much for taking the time. We had a great press conference with you just now. I asked the question, and you were still answering the question about all the different new stuff, and it's really a culinary cornucopia, if you will, on board this Icon of the Seas. Again, thanks so much.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.